Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for February 28th, March 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Now, you know that I'm going to use my Radley Valentine. This is the Monday through Thursday reading, so I'm going to use my Radley Valentine Archangel Power Tarot cards, and then I will pull one from my Guardian Angels. Then I will pull one from my Emily Anderson crystal deck. I am going to be using my tarot cards, my, Weight Rider tarot cards, and I may pull one from my Osho Zen tarot also. But these two decks will only be for the introduction, which this is. This is just what's going on in this crazy old world introduction. And for your individual sign, just go to the little timestamp that I put down there and you can bypass the introduction, okay? If you can bypass, if I can speak. Anyway, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So we're entering into March season. March is going to be quite interesting, especially that week of, I think it's the week of the 14th. We've got a lot of stuff going on there. I will try to post that. I have to kind of do a little bit of a write-up, but we have the Ides of March on the 15th. We have a full moon, what is that, on the 18th, and that will be in Virgo, so that will have some stabilizing effect. We're also going to have, we're going to be ushering in, right when we go from Pisces into Aries, we will be going into the equinox. For the northern hemisphere, that's the spring. Southern hemisphere, that's the fall. That is when light and day are in an equal, are equal. That is also when the veil between this world and that, is very, very thin. So, and we have something else going on. So we have the 15th I talked about. Something's going on the 16th and 17th. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we do have St. Patrick's Day, so that's an interesting energy at the same time. And something's going on the 16th too that I just have to kind of refresh my memory a little bit. So we've got some interesting energies going on that week. So put that week aside. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you not to make vacation plans. I'm just going to say just be aware. Anyway, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message and just let's see where we're going. Remember too, we are light workers. We are the ones that counter a lot of the darkness that's going on. So do not be afraid of what it is going on. I know there's a lot of stuff, and it's very hard not to buy into fear. But the thing is, when we buy into fear, or when we allow fear to enter us, and fear sometimes, gets us motivated to make some changes. So I'm not saying that it's not always, it does not always help us. But if we allow it to bring us into depression or bring us into just a state of hopelessness, that keeps us from doing what we are meant to do. And what we're meant to do is help to balance that out and equalize that darker energy with our light. Okay, so just know that. Many of us are star seeds, light workers, healers, energy workers, and that's why you have come here. Okay, so I've told you that I have prayed, meditated, infused the decks with Reiki energy. But remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. And then the last thing, well, not the last thing, but something before we go into the readings is March 2nd is the time of the new moon. It will be a new moon in Pisces. It does start a new season. It is a time, remember, full moon to new moon is when you get rid of things. It's waning. New moon to full moon is waxing. It's getting bigger, and that's when you request. The new moon start is a wonderful time to start new projects. Remember, this is Pisces season. It is the ending of an astrological year. And, so this new moon does go, this new moon with Pisces does go into some of the darker areas, the depths, to help to bring them to the light. Okay? Okay, so new moon request. Let's go on. Let's see what we also have. And if anything does come to mind, I'll let you know. Okay. Remember to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Please get the videos to other people. Even if you just put on the playlist and just go and do something else, it does help. So thank you very, very much. It helps to keep me going. It helps to keep me, you know, basically doing what I'm doing. And you all have supported me so much. And I want to thank you for that. I really, really do. Next week, I hope that my schedule does stabilize a little bit. I don't think it will. Possibly the week afterwards. Again, do not be in fear. And I feel like we need to go ahead and just do one of the Osha Zen Tarot cards right here. Remember, okay, and you want to come out. Okay, remember Osha Zen Tarot is more like advice cards. Anything reversed has stronger energies, and if we get a lot of the get a lot of the energies itself, air, fire, earth, and water. I'll talk a little bit about what that is too. Watch the numbers. First card is, okay, so that is reversed. We do have a 4. 4 has stabilization. It does have leadership. It does have organization. This is just one of those pissy moments. This is just one of those, what the heck is going on here? I don't like where I'm at. This is the card this is the 4 of Cups. Cups is our water energy. It is Pisces. Again, we're in Pisces season. It is also, we're going to be into that Pisces new moon. And it is also Scorpio and Cancer. Fluid, very emotional, very spiritual too. And this is kind of a season of discontent. I call this the in-between card. And any of the cards that come up, Raphael is water in one of the decks, and also there's just water. Any of those cards, I call this the in-between. This is kind of like wait and see. But we don't take it well. We're just not taking it well. So here's these 3 cups. We're looking at these 3 cups, or he's looking at these 3 cups, and he's like, I don't like you. This is not where I want to be. You're not satisfying me. Here out of the divine is this hand out of a cloud offering another solution. And yet I don't know if you're just not, or just we are just not ready to see that, or it's just, no, I just get this in-between type of energy with this. It's just, and it also has a wait and see, but it's also, I feel very discontented as we wait and see. Next card is, okay, so now we have a 9. 9 has a completion energy to it. We've got everything we need. So let's wrap it up. Let's do this. But this is Swords. Swords is our Gemini, our Libra, it's our Aquarius, it's our thought processes, it's our hearing news. It's, it has flowing thought energy. I kind of have my little electrical thing going on, or whatever that is. It might be a cellular thing too, but it's kind of like things are in flux. But the 9 of Swords is really saying to you, it's really, and I don't know if it's you per se, but the world, it's just like, oh my gosh, what's happening? It's sleepless nights. It's not having good thoughts. It's not hearing good news. It's just sleepless nights. What is going on? The thing about this card is, what we see is not really what is happening. So let it go if you're able to. I'm not saying that people do not have bad things happening to them, or that bad things won't be happening this week per se. Bad things will always be happening. We always have good things. We always have bad things. But this, this has things are an illusion right now. Okay? This is, again, and I know, that dang old old Saturn in Aquarius. Illusion versus reality. Now, the good news is I think around the 4th or 5th, some of the things that are in Capricorn, I think Mars and Venus, will be going into Aquarius energy, and I think that will be very positive. But right now, we're discontented. We're just having sleepless nights. We're just like, oh my gosh, what's going on? A lot of it is an illusion. My husband has a saying, basically, believe half of what you see and nothing yet that you hear. Okay, let's go on to our next card. And now again, reversed. Were they all reversed? Okay, anyway, 8. 8 has unlimited opportunities, unlimited possibilities. This is, again, we do have that, even though it's a new moon for Pisces. I talked about that full moon with Leo going forward, so we do have that. Feels like this is the culmination, especially around that new moon. It's like the new moon Pisces is kind of like hidden things coming up. But this has that full moon, kind of like, okay, now we're 14 days past the full moon. Get your gear on. Get your strength on. Get your armor on. Get your prayer stuff going. Okay? So because this is a major arcana card, and this is all about strength. Be strong of, if you can be strong physically, but the thing is, it doesn't necessarily mean physical. We have a very very powerful spiritual energy that we need to just really stand tall, stand together. And with that, there is strength in numbers, okay? So this is be strong through this time, be strong through this week. So let's go on and see. So yeah, the week, you know what? We've been through worse. We will be through better. And this is just one of those weeks to, just kind of take some breaths, meditate, connect with higher power, listen to your spiritual guides a lot. I do get kind of a four of swords energy. It's time for us to rest a little bit, but yet at the same time, the strength card is saying there's part of us that needs to rest from, and I think it's resting from the chaotic energy going on, but part of us also needs to be extremely strong during this week. Okay, this is the card that kind of came out from Osha's Zen Tarot, and like I said, a lot of times this is advice card. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We are the world, so standing together. This is another major arcana. This is the wheel of fate. This is the wheel. This is things are moving forward. But again, we need to stand together. We need to be in support of each other. We need to, in many ways, hold hands, dance, raise our vibrations, raise the vibrations of the earth. So if we're meeting people, if we're going to the store, if we're going out and we're meeting people that are like, oh my gosh, the sky is falling, this is a beautiful day. Let's just have a wonderful day. Okay. And again, your spiritual beliefs are your spiritual beliefs, but there's a lot of things that we do connect with. And every day I try to say, to people that are dear to me and close to me, again, this is your spiritual beliefs. Try to see if this can adapt. But I always say, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it, because, the alternative isn't as much fun. So we have the world, we have fate, things will be moving forward, things will be changing. We just have to get through this, stand together, stand tall. And, I kind of got this thing as I was just getting ready. Hold on to your hats, okay? We will get through this. So again, remind you to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications, and let's start our readings now. And hello to my Sagittariuses. How are you, my Sages? Oh yeah, you've been tickling me. I've been like, every time I do yours, I just feel like you're just so ready. You're just so ready to break out, break through, break in. I don't know. Well, don't break in. Don't do anything illegal, okay? No, actually, I don't see you doing anything illegal, but I see you really taking charge of a situation, and I kind of feel like you're, it's like, it's kind of like you're kind of, taking care of the pieces. I don't know you're kind of the mastermind. I feel like you're a mastermind, and that keeps growing. So let's see what we've got here for my Sagittariuses. And I do like that. I do feel like that's been your energy. Oh, okay, that one wants to stay. Let's see. What do we have for my Sagittariuses? What do we have for my masterminds? Here we go. First card is Ace of Raphael. So Ace, 1, new beginning, new start. Raphael, water energy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, we're in Pisces. Pisces, new moon, new start, new things, new commitments, basically it's like I'm going for my dreams. I'm going for what I want. I'm actually throwing off a lot of weight that has just been holding me back. I kind of feel like you've taken a cloak off and it's like you're released, get going, get started. Now, Raphael also has a lot of romantic energy. It also has a lot of healing energy. So it could be something in your relationship, romantic, any of that type of stuff. But it's a heartfelt commitment. It's a heartfelt, like I said, it's like you're throwing off the restraints. You're in for it. Not in for it, but you're in. Anyway, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insight. So you've been connecting. I feel like a lot of my Sagittariuses have really been, I don't know if you've been praying a lot, meditating. I do feel like you've got a very strong cord to the source. So I feel like it has been guiding you and leading you. Okay, let's go on. Next card is that Page of Ariel. So pages, now the pages have been coming up a lot during, for the readings. Pages, Ariel, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, money, job, career, home energy. Pages underlying energy is Earth. So this is Earth. So this has a very tangible. This is whatever you're doing here, you're bringing it to the Earth. You're bringing it to your reality. You're not just having it. You're not just daydreaming. Okay? Daydreaming is wonderful. It does help to create. It does help to, to support and to bring forth more creative ideas, but you're bringing it to fruition. Now, the pages jump in and they're very like, okay, you got a good idea? You are thinking this through a little bit. You are committed to these changes. You are committed to this new journey that you're having. So, but this is also, it's like you're bringing it from here, from your spiritual, and you're making it real now. Okay? So, reliable, clever, educated, balanced. And that, so that I do like the balance. The balanced word is kind of jumping out. So you're not just all in, you're not just all in your heart, your intuition. You are balancing it with reality of life. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. So there's a learning opportunity here. Time to get to work. So there is a lot of work energy there too. Next card. 5 of Michael. Oh, you're leaving like I said, I felt you throwing it off, throwing something off. 5s change energies. Now you have a 1 and a 5, 5 and a 1. Michael is air energy. It is our Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. We will have some more Aquarius coming in. We do have Saturn in Aquarius. So, I should say illusion versus reality. Things, things that becoming real. Again, this is that card. I'm feeling like you're throwing it off and you're like, I'm done. No, this is, time to move on to this really big change, positive change. Okay. So the 5 of Michael, and remember 5s can have positive, negative, neutral neutral changes too. But this situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome, like throw that cloak off. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. So it's kind of like, I kind of feel like, it's like, there's these things called weighted blankets, and it's like you're throwing the weighted blanket off of you now, and you feel like you can move again. Now, I will tell you one thing, though. The 5 of Michael is the 5 of air, is the 5 of swords, and when I see the 5 of swords in the traditional tarot, I always want to warn people about the sneaky snake, okay? We don't talk about the sneaky snake here. I'm just saying, I just always feel like you should have that. But it's kind of like maybe you're throwing off sneaky snake. Maybe you're throwing off. Maybe you're exposing sneaky snake, because these two have such a positive that it only lends positivity to your 5 of air, 5 of Michael. So let's see what we have going on with the guardian angels. I've been very happy with my guardian angels lately. They've just been feeling really good and happy. So let's see what we have here. Here we go. Messenger of action. So this is, and I do think that Leo I think they got both of these too in different places. So if you have any Leo in your natal chart at all, so that would be your rising, ascending, your moon, your Venus, Mars, Mercury, whatever it is, take a look at that one too, because I think that it got both. So the messenger of action is the Page of Fire. Page again, underlying energy, earth, fire, yours, Leo, Aquarius, passionate, burning, determined. So there's there's things moving for you. Again, you're throwing off the weighted blanket. Still want you to always be careful about the sneaky snake, but I kind of feel like you got your eye on sneaky snake. You're aware of what sneaky snake's all about. Sneaky snake's not going to surprise you. But something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn, and you're ready to go. And again, that learning, so there is some new growth there. And you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. That sounds a lot like you, my Sages. You're like I said, you're throwing off what's been the restraints. You're throwing the restraints off. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy we have for you that would be helpful. So, and I do shuffle these cards in between, so that's kind of a, like I said, there's something with this that if you have any Leo, take a look at that. Anyway, let's see what we've got. Crystal or energy. Emerald. I don't have my fake emerald around here. Anyway, emerald is unconditional love, beauty, recovery, healing past lives. That's always a very intriguing one too. There's so much that we bring with us when we choose to come forth. Anyway, my Sagittarius, it sounds like you've got a really fun week, really exciting week. So embrace it. Anyway, embrace the freedom, I guess. Anyway, my Sagittariuses, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. Help move this channel. Let's spread this channel. Let's spread the views. Okay? Okay. Thank you. As always, my Sagittariuses, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.